back to another episode of Moments with Murph with me, your host Murph. So we're live still in Baltimore with my friend Nige.
Hey.
So today we're continuing a part, if you guys heard episode 3, where we talked about what is love and what you should go back and hear it if you didn't hear it. And you should also smash the subscribe button and the like button if you're watching on YouTube. And if you're not, if you're listening to Spotify, iHeartRadio, or Apple Podcasts, make sure you leave a rate and review as it helps the podcast and the channel, whichever you're on. Thank you. So today we're going to do part 2, even though the part 1 wasn't even stated, where we talk about what's the difference between respect and love, and what's more important between respect and love, especially as it comes to a relationship. Because there isn't a right answer, but it is a right answer, and we're going to discuss it. And this kind of partially came from my friend Kendra at Coffee with Kendra. You guys check her out on YouTube and on Instagram. She makes content like similar to mine from the LA area, bro. She's hilarious. You should check her out. But she got it from a book. So we're so it's kind of like a chain reaction. So I gotta make sure I give credit where credit is due. So we're going to start with, how do you define respect?
I'm sorry.
A tin hut. You gotta do what I say. That's probably what she's thinking.
You know, I actually gotta think about that real quick. Can you pause it?
I guess I'll go. I'll just go.
Okay. Go ahead.
Because look, hey, respect to me is more so like how you treat somebody with care. But you know how people say the golden rule is treat people how you want to be treated? I don't necessarily follow that. I treat people how they treat themselves. And that's how I give respect. So look, if you act like a hoe, I'm going to treat you like a hoe. If you act like a person who has good moral, good values, and are a kind-hearted person, that's how I'm going to treat you. Because that's how I show respect based upon what you show me. So to me, respect is giving somebody, damn. It's kind of like,
it's hard.
I can't take that word. Like, you're assuring somebody of their actions and making them feel good based upon what they do, if that makes sense. So respect is just basically giving somebody gratitude, giving them a sense of comfort based on their actions. Because again, I go off of how they treat themselves and not just treating them how I want to be treated. Because sometimes I want to be treated like crap because it makes me feel good. I know it's a little look. Listen, when people talk down on me and be treating me like, bro, I feel empowered, bro. Superman out here.
I mean,
that's
haters
me.
make the world go round.
Make it go round. So
That's
listen,
true.
continue to hate. But you know, some people that be like females and stuff, they be all emotional and stuff. Oh my God.
Nah,
He
fuck
called me
that.
skinny. He said I have no hair. Like little stuff like that. You know what I mean? Like talk trash to me. I'd be okay with that. But somebody else might not feel that way. So that's how I
True.
kind of like, you show respect.
A little bit more sensitive.
Than
I
others.
ain't. Just to let you know.
Right, y'all.
Talk
She a
all
thug.
you want. I don't care.
She
I
be
know who
fighting
I
dudes
am.
out here.
I'm talking about business. Damn. Shit, I'm still feminine. Okay. A little prissy so sometimes.
Big cap.
I'm not capping.
Let's see.
I could be a girly girl.
At the whole time, did she define what respect is?
See,
Did she even think about it?
I had to think about it. I'm sorry. My mind kind of went blank. That's why.
So you still, have you figured it out yet?
I mean, it's honestly what you just said. If you want to be honest, I'm just going to like repeat what you basically said. I feel the same way.
Okay, so Murphy gets a point. So, just to recap from the first one. So, how do you define love?
What were you saying? Actions, affection, caring. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, and my definition of love is a compassionate feeling towards a certain person or object. Because again, hey, listen, we love cars out here, we love houses out here, we love strip clubs. We don't love strip clubs.
We don't love these hoes. We
Hey
love
man,
animals.
it's a business. We love business out here.
We
Yeah,
love
right.
the money.
Exactly.
I mean, that's money.
So, okay, so in this instance, how do we show our respect? Like, how should we show our respect?
The way tone, definitely the way you talk to somebody.
Is it always talking?
Not always talking. Still actions, like, of course, being you always have to be gentle. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
But like physical actions.
Some people are some delicate vases. You
Yeah.
breathe wrong and they just break.
Weak.
Like literally, I hate that stuff.
Yo.
Hey, listen, if you're soft, please don't come around me because I'm not that person. Listen, I am a very
He needs
empathetic
a
person.
tough monkey.
I'm a very empathetic person, but it only lasts for so long. Like y'all introverts who got to recharge, my empathy got to recharge. I just want to say that. Because look, like basically, and going back to like, and because I was thinking about it. But look, going back to how we show respect, like the way I show again respect is basically how I get my definition is I treat a person based upon how they treat themselves to make them feel like the most on self-actualization or self-actualized person. So to help them get to their highest point. Like I got this thing where I say I want to make people the most elite them, and the way I show respect is the way that they treat themselves and help build themselves up. Because to me, like respect is not so much listening to someone, because I don't do that, but being cooperative and having a sense of I want to say coordination, where you can actually come to even grounds with people, you know, and be you want to say solid. It's solid's not the word I'm thinking of, but it's like solid, but it's like trying to be even with somebody, you know, trying to meet on middle grounds, you know, and until where you don't offend them. Now in this world, it's so hard.
People so fucking sensitive.
It's so hard not to offend people.
Golly.
And like at times, like when it's time to show respect, like you have to ask certain questions above or in prior. Just to make sure that you don't later on offend them. Because listen, y'all will offend people at some point. You can't make everybody happy.
Because you think it's funny, and then some people like, no, some deep down shit I've been through. That shit ain't funny at all.
And that's what's so sad. You can literally be talking like crap about yourself because you learn how to laugh at your horrible situations. But somebody else can be going through the same thing, like, no, it's not funny at all because I'm still going through it. Well, it's like, look, I'm with you. I've been there, but I just know how to laugh about it.
Right. Like I healed from it. That person ain't healed. That recently actually just happened to me.
I figured that's what happened.
Yeah. With the friends.
Yeah, right. Listen, if you're gonna make statements or you're gonna do actions, pick a larger group to entice. It's like that. And so simple. Because if you got a group of people who like watching football, and you got a group of people who like watching basketball, don't go put on baseball think you're going to satisfy both groups, because now you done made everybody mad, okay? So just pick, you know, a niche and pick a group and try to give respect to them in the best manner. Simple enough.
Yeah.
So, okay, on recap too. So how do you show love, and how do we know that we love someone?
Showing love.
And know that we love.
Showing love, like I said, still affection, caring. Sometimes giving too. You can
what?
Give. Don't come back. Just like the little things. The little things count. They definitely do. What was the other question?
Oh, like giving her, you know, like your last toothpick or something.
Honestly, yes. I had that discussion with somebody. I feel like giving your last sometimes cares. And I mean, they can give that back. Yeah.
So wait, if you're doing it, does that mean that you're looking to get back while you're giving, or is you just
no?
I mean, because some people
come back in time.
Some people expect, you know, things back in return.
But that's the thing. Real love, you shouldn't have to expect it. I mean, you will know it come. Yeah, actually, no. Yeah, you will know it come during time, but it wouldn't be like right then and there.
Yeah, but I mean, okay, look, like I seen. Okay, this was like a real thing, right? So a wife went to her husband to, you know, borrow money so she can go shopping, right? Because she had no cash on her. And he expected her to pay her back. Like, would you...
That's the whole... First of all, well, true, yeah. Yeah, but you gotta give it, like I said, give it over time. Because it's like, he helped me do this, that, and the third. So it's like, okay, now it's time for me to give it back. Let me take him out. Let me show him a night out and shit like that. Like,
but she didn't have any intentions of doing either. She knows she's gonna continue life how life happens. Nah,
that's just selfish.
But that's her husband.
So I feel like if you're in a relationship, that's where that 50-50 come in. You should always still give back. Give and give back.
Hey guys, and that's why I said the relationship isn't always that. Hey, look, especially
like I said, certain things, but like that's a 50-50.
So okay, what do we do about, let's just say, you know, the women who were like very spoiled, where NO means that the man has to what, go? Is that what they say? Like GO. So like the women who are always spoiled growing up, and like they're more takers than they are givers. How's that relationship kind of works? Like, is it love still there?
It can be, yeah, but it would just be time before she shows that back. Like, I say, like, y'all could be in a relationship for 3 years and he's doing everything for you, and then she's like, oh, don't walk away. She's just like,
that's just your friend.
Like, he done this and that for me, and then it's time for me to give back. I feel, I don't know, it's hard to say spoiled. A lot of spoiled women, I feel like they're in their head, they're a little bit more selfish, which isn't good all the time, and that's why I'm talking about that 50-50 comes in, because if you're going to be selfish and stuff like that, like, you just using somebody, you shouldn't be in a relationship with them.
I'm gonna say, cause that's to me, that's not kind of showing respect. Like, that's
yeah,
you just kind of taking away. Like, so could she still love him? You know, she's just kind of like robbing him blind or wide open.
Technically, and that's more so action. It's that.
Hey, I love you, honey. Can you go buy me a Birkin? That's what I'm saying. Like,
I honestly feel like what word am I looking for?
Wackos.
No, it starts with the M.
Maniacs.
No, materialistic things.
Materialistic.
Yeah,
oh,
yeah. Like,
go there.
If
females.
you basically, yeah, if you have females like that, you honestly should not be with them. Yeah.
Listen, even if you're a baller, don't.
Exactly, because money. Oh my gosh, I talk about this people and think money should not always matter. Money does not show love. Okay, yes, we need money to stand and third, but money is not always happiness.
Yeah.
The fuck?
I'm saying money leads to opportunities, but that doesn't the act or the object of money is nothing. It's just sister.
Exactly.
So it's like, don't let that control you, and don't keep her if she's like that. You want a woman who knows how to take that money and go flip it.
Right.
Not with credit cards. Not with credit cards. Listen, all that Chase PNC stuff, that don't worry about them.
You shouldn't fall in love. You basically fall in love with him and his money. You're not falling in love with him and how he's showing you his actions of showing his love. Yeah. Besides the money.
Like, females will dead ass disrespect the dude and want stuff, and then still say they kind of love him.
That ain't love.
Work? That doesn't make sense to me.
It's not love. Just like lust with it.
Hey, listen, lust doesn't exist.
We said what?
Lust doesn't exist.
Yes, it do.
I don't know where they got the definition from, but it doesn't exist. Lust is
that's another time.
That's
but
just,
lust does exist.
Okay.
Don't ever listen.
That is love. If you watch TV, they made love.
That's lust.
They made love.
Hell nah. Lust exists. Fact.
I think lust is a visual thing. Like, you can like look at magazines, but oh my gosh, I would love it. Whoop whoop whoop. You know, that's kind of lust.
That is lust. It's not kind of.
That's kind of lust. But I don't think lust is. I think lust is just a made up word. Like, I think it's a thought intention.
No, it's not.
I mean, lust is subjective.
Because we getting off topic.
because I was thinking about, I'm like, lust is very subjective. Like, what somebody think might be lust might be a common thing for somebody else. But okay, we're getting off topic.
Lust is real.
You know what, guys? We're probably gonna come back to the topic. Stay tuned for that.
Oh,
but
gosh.
Okay. All right, so let's break down the larger topic at hand. So, in a relationship, what's more important between respect and love?
I gotta say love.
Why you say that?
Because that's the main thing in relationships.
Is it?
Yeah. Why would you just want somebody? Respect is more like kind of on the friendship side. But love, like, you have to be in love with that person to stay with them. So love should always come first. Even if it's the most simplest things. Like, yes, you have to have respect. But I feel like love is the main important thing in a relationship.
So can you love a man who's disrespecting you?
No.
You see, that was the quickest though. But love is important though. But what if he loves you and he's disrespecting you?
Nah.
Y'all seen was it Medea's family reunion? She was getting beat, but he loved her though.
Nah. Okay, I switch my answer then. Respect comes first. Then.
Nah, you get. I
mean, nah. Respect comes first because you saying it like that. Nah.
Okay,
you disrespect me.
That was an example.
Okay. Yeah, then respect has to come first because you
don't.
don't. That's true. That
but isn't love very strong?
It is.
I'm gonna say, but it's kind of like the glue that holds a relationship together.
Of course, that's what I'm saying. You have to have that love, but you still gotta have respect. it's a 50-50 manner, but respect definitely comes first.
So you sticking with respect?
Yeah, you have to respect me first.
I'm gonna say that's my end.
Because that comes into the love. It's like, I know he respects me, so he must love me.
Yeah. And honestly, I think for like guys, like we value respect way more than love. Like I tell people, I don't give a damn if you love me, but you're gonna respect me. Like you're not about to come talk out the side of your neck. You're not about to come at me sideways. Like,
and some people think that's all cute. Like
no.
This nigga say females love that. Like, we love to be talked down. Like, y'all love to be called bitches and shit. Like, bitch, shut the fuck. No, we don't. Real women don't love. I'm gonna say this real quick. Don't listen to him. Real women don't take disrespect. You're not gonna talk to me no type of way. It's for little girls. Real woman, yeah, you fucked up if you. Nah, we don't do that.
Hey, listen, just because we took a little pause, okay? Because y'all know growing up, they used to say what. Y'all know a boy likes you when he's all mean to you and y'all play like, No. And y'all kind of just carried that stuff over. Because like some females, y'all really are combating, but y'all want to see a man who takes charge. And a lot of these dumb men, disrespect y'all. And y'all be, accepting that. You be like, oh, he told me to shut the hell up. Oh, my baby's so funny. He's so cute. Like some of y'all actually accept that. And I don't know why. I don't really care because y'all not my girl. But some of y'all are like kind of keen to that, and especially I'm gonna say in the low income areas, because like that's where I grew up from, and I've seen that where like the girls love the hood dudes who pants sagging and always rude to them and talking trash. Like I never forget.
Or no, that's not always the case too, because some prissy females, they love the hood niggas too because they around. They haven't been around it, so it's like, oh, it's something different. I like, okay, this, that, and that. Like no, nah. Like I said, a real female don't take none of that. And females too. Like I'm gonna come at y'all. Y'all need to stop trying to talk these niggas all hard, like masculine and stuff, and trying to overpower him and everything. Like, don't be doing that. Y'all better respect your men too.
Hey, yeah, remember at the end of the day, dude, you can just walk away.
Females, you can walk away too. Hold on. Wait.
I was thinking about it because okay, listen, because look, some of y'all be putting your hands on females, that's nowhere near acceptable.
Dead.
At the end of the day, if you are being disrespected,
don't do that either.
Just walk away. Like, we don't tolerate things of that nature. Okay? Now, if she doing too much and you still kind of like love her and she getting you can put her in a little submission and make her hurt herself, right? That is okay. Like, she swings at you, just put her arm, chicken winger, kind of put her into a little position, or just sit on her, You can do that. But as far as like really physically, trying to inflict pain, we don't do that.
Yeah, females, like I said, they all think like hitting him, punch his face, like this, that, they're like, you ain't doing that. That ain't cute. Nah.
Most y'all guys can do is like Ghost did on Empire and just mug her. I would say that's the most. Other than that, don't. But I think for guys, again, like we don't necessarily need love. Like we don't look for love. Like respect is, all that we kind of think about. And a lot of times, like you hear guys say, "Oh, you might not love me, but you gonna respect me," and that's really the vibe that we get, because like at times a lot of us don't know how to show love, even though we do love. And again, we don't accept love as much as we should, because at times we weren't given it, or we weren't taught how to give it and how to accept it, receive it. So when we are getting it, it's just kind of like, okay, I'm cool in it, but like, how are your actions? Like, what are you actually doing? Like, are you actually respecting, what I'm doing? Because a lot of times, like, the love that we're showing is more so an action, and what we're trying to see is if you respect the action, because the action is what is supposed to be for y'all. So let's just say, give you a great example. If y'all are trying to buy a house, because it's so simple. Y'all are trying to buy a house, right? And he's saying like he loves you, but he's not really showing the love. He's more so doing the action. So you know that he loves you because he stated it maybe once or twice, but the action is now he's trying to move forth to buying this house, but he needs his partner, his woman, to also contribute, because it's going to be y'all home. And if he asks you to stop spending money, on Chick-fil-A and Starbucks and stuff, how y'all do, and you don't do that, then that means you're disrespecting him, because you're disrespecting the action of what y'all are trying to accomplish. That's what we're really looking at is...
But y'all men have to listen to it. And
no, we don't.
Yes. No. See, and this is why I'm ready to... No. Also, real quick, I was ready to say, this is why I'm ready to give it to you because y'all don't be listening. Y'all don't listen. Y'all don't know how to communicate and stuff because y'all always have to be all tough, this, that, and the third. See, that's what I'm talking about. This right here. Y'all, oh my gosh. I'm so glad we talking about this real quick. Because y'all men really need to understand, like, communication is key. And y'all need to listen when a female, if she nagging too much, okay, that's fine. But sometimes if it's like the small things, but the small things do matter. But if it's like the same stuff she's repeating you for a reason and you're not listening, she's going to dip out and go. But y'all really need to listen, and it's okay to let down your guard sometimes to show that affection. Y'all, you know, like they say, y'all guys, so y'all had to be strong and stuff, that and the third. But it's okay to, you know, it's okay to express yourself. It's okay to show that affection. It's all right. Most females don't get that, and that's why they get confused with y'all men and like, oh, he doesn't feel this way about me and stuff. Like, it's okay to do that. But y'all, and that, I feel like that ain't never gonna change.
Show it how you can.
Yeah,
listen,
I mean, with the right woman, you will. Honestly, it takes time for that for y'all guys.
Listen, I mean, we listen, but
no,
listen. Some of y'all go all off topic. Y'all go. Like, in y'all paragraph message, listen, I tell anybody, do not send me a paragraph. I'm only in line 3, line 7 to 8 in the middle, and the bottom 3 line. That's it. Because all of this in the other middle is y'all just going off, oh, because I remember when, and you trying to tell me back then. Like, none of that matters. What are we talking about?
I'm not going to hold you. I hate that shit, too. Don't. Like, oh, my goodness. Like, if anything, talk about it in person or the phone or FaceTime. Do not send me no long paragraph. I do not care.
But look though, that's how it is in person too at times. Like, y'all go far off topic talking about other things that did not matter, and that's how we tune out.
But that actually, those things do matter. Sometimes those things do matter because
we
didn't.
See pattern.
Right. That's why. Because you're not fixing it. Y'all don't listen. That comes to y'all not listening. If we have to repeat it multiple times, if you haven't fixed it, we will keep repeating it because y'all didn't listen and not do the action. Y'all say y'all not listening.
Hey, listen.
Y'all have to listen, men out here. You have to listen. Even if it's sometimes they say you just tell the female, okay. Y'all just say that all the time. Okay, babe. All right, babe. But don't do it.
Is that right?
Exactly. Y'all just be like, all right, just to shut her up. Like, no, you need to listen.
Nah,
now I hate when females do that too. I be like, damn, I'm trying to watch my stuff. Leave me alone. Talk to me afterwards. But y'all will have a time and a place where you can talk about what you need to. But y'all men have to listen. You can't just be like, okay, babe, and stuff, and not do it afterwards. You have to listen.
Hey, listen, I'm gonna tell y'all, no matter what, listening, it goes in one ear and out the other. If y'all want to
problem.
If y'all want to have a great productive conversation, and let's just say meeting, right? Everything's a business. Like, men or female side, whatever it is, write everything down. Like, write down what y'all issue is, y'all problem is.
That's true.
And then come back, weeks later and assess and see if things are actually getting better. Because, like, if y'all got like 8 problems, right? And y'all can check off 6 of them. That's progress. Now, if you come back, that second week and these things still aren't being fixed, and you come back that third week and these things still haven't been checked off, that means there's no progress, but y'all know exactly what the issue is. And the thing is, just to give y'all ladies some tips, like, if you see he's not making the change in the progress, like, he sees it on paper, you see it on paper because y'all both wrote about it, y'all talk about it. Now you can make an informed decision on what you want to do next.
Leave.
Because, like, y'all having this conversation, like, at times you might like, oh, maybe he forgot it. If you got
you better leave.
But look, if you got it on paper, like, there's written documents. And that's why I say everything's like a business. Because, like, when it's written down and y'all see it, it is. Because listen, like, vision boards, like, you see it. It's there. You know exactly what you're aiming for, kind of, sort of. But you know what you're trying to get at. So what's y'all issue? If it's on paper, you see it. Y'all know what happened. Y'all talked about it. Now it's up to y'all to put in the work to do, to fix it.
I'm not gonna hold you. I tell my friends that all the time. I be like, write down the good stuff, write down the bad stuff. Whatever, is more than bad. If it's good, it's more good than bad, then okay, y'all can work something out. But if it's more bad than good, you might have to.
You're gonna try.
Try first. Yeah, try first. But if not, you're gonna have to go. I literally tell my friends that all the time.
Hey, 2-week notice. Cause I'm putting
You got a few days.
I'm like, look,
you
man.
got time for that.
So you know, I'm
2 weeks
I'm not
notice.
feeling this job place right now. I'm like, your hours not, we not working right now. I'm not loving what you're doing.
Fuck
So
that.
listen, if you want to make this relationship thing work, you can try it. But I'm just letting you know.
At least I'll give this maybe 5 days.
Oh, see, I'm being too generous.
Yeah, you talking about 2 week notice?
Hey man, that's fair.
Unless you busy now, like I said, unless you busy, okay.
Exactly, because we're older now. You know, a lot of
True.
people. You spend like what?
All right, give it a week. Fuck 2 weeks. You have a week.
I'm fair, guys. I give about 2 weeks because look, you're gonna spend about 7 hours per day sleep, 7 to 8, right? And you're gonna spend between 8 and 12 at work. So that only gives us roughly what 15 to what 6? No, I'm sorry.
Nah.
9 to 6 hours to really work things out per day. So that's a lot of time.
You make time for the people you want to make time for.
Right, but we all go through things, trying to figure out what we want to do next and how we're gonna go about it. So just give it proper amount of time. I'm fair.
Okay, that's right.
Sometimes that's the one thing I think I'm fair. I ain't gonna fair. There's a lot of things we talk about that I'm not fair in Boogie Tell either. But okay, so there's actually a right answer though. So in the book, as described by Kendra, so the right answer is women need love, and they see love as more important in a relationship, while men see respect as more important in the relationship. Now, that there is...
I say it's women see love because we're more sensitive and affectionate. I can agree with that. I can definitely agree with that.
And that's what and that's basically the breakdown of why women need love. Like they need verification, they need that validation. Like they need that love and affection to basically approve how they feel and what the man states, whether he says it a lot or not.
Cause y'all men ain't that affectionate now. If the roles
you don't
switch,
have to, bro.
No, you still have
be who
to.
you is.
Nah,
For
y'all
real.
still have to show affection.
You can show affection here and there. You can give her one day out the week.
You said get what?
One day out the week.
Hell no.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Monday through Friday you work.
If you really love somebody,
Saturday you give her love, or Sunday y'all, because this is rest day. Sunday's rest day. You give her love. So what? The other day of the weekend, y'all just do what y'all do.
Y'all, first of all, y'all men need that too. Don't make it cap like y'all have.
We
Like I said, back to where y'all think y'all have
respect.
to be.
We need respect.
Okay, you get respect.
And dinner on the table. Oh, quick. Nah, that's all we really care about. Like, we just want to know that y'all out here like got our side. That's why you think about when a lot of guys say, "I just want to know you out here holding me down." That's respect. We don't care about you loving me. I just want to know that you say you got me the way you say that you do. That's all that we care about. That's in that respect column. Like, let me know that you are putting as much work as I'm trying. I'm in trouble.
Why do you guys feel that way?
As far as what?
Like, they have to have that respect. Why do y'all not feel like y'all have to have love?
Because honestly, I mean, a lot of us, again, we're not emotional people. Like, now listen, some dudes are stupid. I'm not going to cap to you. But a lot of them are rational. Like, we go off of the situation and try to make, strategic moves based off of that. So love is cool, but respect is more important only because, like, that's our verification. That's our validation. Like, are you really putting in the efforts as you say that you are to what we're trying to build? Like, are you really with me to say the way that you say that you are so we can continue to move forward? Because that's where a lot of guys, get their hearts broken and stuff. Like, they put their trust and they love into a female. See, they try to love a female, and she out here loving other dudes. He disrespected, and now his mind's messed up. But
y'all do that too.
We do, but that's
listen. Why a lot of females get so emotional and don't want to
because the love is gone
and do all this because we putting all this in y'all. Showing y'all this, that, and the third, and y'all want to just raw dog other bitches, and just we cold-hearted and stuff like that, and it's like it's an issue for when we're like that, when we acting like a man, whatever, and like no, that's y'all
disconnecting love. And our disconnect and respect is when y'all go out, and treat us like crap.
I'm just saying that needs to change, though. It's a lot of things that needs to change.
It's a lot of things that need to change, but a lot of people aren't because we ain't mature yet.
Yeah, y'all. That's the number one thing right there. Maturity. You ain't mature. Don't talk to me. Get the fuck out. Don't talk to me.
Hey, because a lot of us, I don't know what age group all of us listen to it, but we should all be in that that time period where we're trying to progress.
Right.
And where we need to be, like I said, our most elite selves, which includes in being mature and, you know, showing the respect and love to the people that deserve it.
Right. And ain't nothing wrong with being like goofy. We're not saying like y'all can't be goofy or have fun
listen,
and
I'm
stuff.
a clown. She's a clowner. Like, trust me.
Yeah. But, you know, that's when y'all around each other. You feel me? Or around your friends. Those are true people. But other than that, if you doing some clowns in general.
Yeah. The maturity starts from the mentality.
Yeah.
I'm going to say the mind leads to actions.
Mm-hmm.
Make sure that's all connected.
Yeah, because if you don't, like I said, bye.
It's bye.
Peace out.
So, if you had one last piece of advice, what would you give?
Love yourself before you love anybody else. That's the main thing. I gotta get that. Love yourself before you love anybody else, and take your time. Be mentally, physically, financially ready before. Not always maybe financial, because y'all could work that up. But mentally, physically, always have that first before anything else.
Hey,
and
get your respect
if you need to.
Get your respect. That's my end.
That's
women, man. But respect is important. Don't let nobody disrespect you, no matter how much you love them. Because if you love them disrespecting you, then they're telling you that they don't love you through the actions. And I'm gonna leave it at that. So I'm gonna thank Nige for being a part of the show again. Woo, woo. And just based off the last 2 times, y'all probably gonna hear like a future third one, because we got a lot to talk about. No cap, because she's just crazy.
But it's in a good way.
Yeah. No. But remember, guys, to like, comment, and subscribe. And again, if you haven't left a rate or review on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, iHeartRadio, wherever you get your tunes from, make sure you do so. And again, keep up with Nyjah on her modeling gig, because if you got some leads or some photographers that might be beneficial, okay, hit her up on Instagram at
Nyjah Gold. Once again, NIJHA_gold. And yeah, like I said, book me on there, email, DMs. I'm here for it.
Yeah, slide in her DMs, guys. Tell me how it goes.
Please don't. I got enough hoes. Say no, I'm joking. I only want one person in my life. I'm joking.
That's another topic too. But we're gonna leave y'all with that, and we hope to catch you guys in the next one.
Bye.